day.
The first carry now for Dalvin Cook. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
Number 33.
There are the numbers for Cook from a week ago. 12 carries, 113 yards, and a score.
And the way they ran the ball in last week's game has to be satisfying to their entire staff because they're seeing not just a back gain big yardage, but they're seeing an offensive line really in sync.
And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side. That throw's not going to get them a whole lot, but that really didn't matter. They got what they needed on that throw. Picked up the first down, and I'm going cliche here. Game of inches, partner.
Absolutely. And you talked to me a lot about opening drives, how key those are to set the tone. You kept the drive alive. Third down conversion here is big. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
It's 2nd and 8 at the 42-yard line.
Working out of the gun, Cousins. That is caught. It's Tajay Sharp. And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 43. It's a pickup of 15 and a fresh set of downs. On play action, Cousins. That one into the hands of Thielen, complete. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards. Now some movement before the snap. And we'll hear from our referee for the first time this afternoon. Expect this from the visiting team when playing indoors, but not the home team.
They're supposed to get all the advantages, right? The home crowd's supposed to help them. They forgot where they were, perhaps.
Cook following the penalty. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And down inside the 15 he goes. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays. Quite the opening drive march they're on right now.
It looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't it? You know, because on that last big practice beforehand, you go through your offensive script, you go through your play calling, you go through all the stuff and establish things, and it looks like it's going like clockwork right now for them.
Wait a second, they did not accept that after the incompletion. What? Your look is just as puzzled as mine.
I got nothing for you here. You have to take that penalty, don't you?
It's 3 yards. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. Play number 9 now on this pretty long opening drive, but this is 3rd down. From the gun, here's Cousins. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. They start the drive with Cook. And he's able to get him a small cushion before being taken down at the 5, a gain of 3.
And give him a lot of credit there, but even more credit to the guys up front. In that situation, you know it's going to be a stacked defensive front. And to be able to gain that much yardage, that's a big win for the guys on offense.
Yeah, they're just about standing on their own goal line, so to get a few yards there, a great start. Now we'll see what 2nd down brings. 16 yards, a first down.
1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Cousins. This one brought in by Jefferson. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. We've seen quite a bit of the short passing game here early on first quarter, haven't we?
We have, and I think it works a couple of ways for this team because Number one, you throw the short game until they stop it. And if they're not going to stop it, you keep throwing it, and occasionally you'll break a tackle and turn it into a bigger gain. Also, if they start to creep up, start to pressure receivers, now you go over the top, take it deep, and now you get some of those big shots downfield.
They'll run it. Here's Cook. And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28.
Offside. Defense.
And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
And he'll just plow right into a host of tacklers. Nothing there at all, and it'll be 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10.
Now Cousins. He'll get this underneath to Madison. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line.
I came to my feet on that one. I thought he was getting close to breaking that one big, but in the end, give some credit to the defense, finding a way to get to him and forcing a 3rd down.
3rd down, Dalvin Cook. And he will be very close to a 1st down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means... Following the interception, Cousins. And this is caught. The Falcons say, how did they do? Here's Cook as they begin on the ground. And he'll grab a gain of 5 out of this up to the 41-yard line.
Cook, the ball carrier.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. If you start assessing what went wrong last week, Charles, in their loss, had nothing to do with the ground game. They ran it well.
And you also have to say to yourself as a team, don't go away from it. That's not the reason the game was lost. Running the football over time, when you do it consistently, usually translates into wins.
And they're hoping to do it consistently here.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
A 1st down throw for Cousins. Complete. Jefferson the target. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
3-0 after 1 on EA Sports.
That's the end of the 1st quarter with the score Vikings 3, Falcons 0.
Cousins gives way to Cook. And pretty good running as he'll be close to a 1st down at the Falcons 38. They get 5 out of that one, and it moves the chains. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Cook. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play. The 1st down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
Cousins on target there to Johnson. And that's going to be good for another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Falcons 21.
Well, remember, they tried to get him the ball and let him run on the last play, but I think the light bulb went off in their play caller's mind, and this time, they get it to him the more conventional way, and it's much more successful as well.
And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete.
They've given up a few 1st downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
On 2nd down, Cousins again. That's complete to the receiver, Thielen. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. The Vikings on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. The 3rd down battle won by Atlanta's defense. Solid coverage. Another good drive, Charles, but... Cousins now to throw on 1st down. And incomplete. Crisis averted. Almost picked. Instead, 2nd down.
Incomplete. It leads to 2nd and 10.
From the gun, it's a give to Cook. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. The Vikings on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This will be 3rd and 5. Movement there on the offensive line. A little quick and a 5-yard penalty.
First offense.
And have the rookie there for the 5-yard penalty.
So much going through his head. You know it just has to be, right? All of his assignments and realizing every game he plays, one of the better players in the league will be opposite him.
And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Keanu Neal.
Intercepted by the Falcons.
First down, here's the run with Cook. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
You know what really fires up offensive linemen? When the guy that is carrying the ball behind them can create his own space and break a tackle along the way.
And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32.
Dalvin Cook on the carry.
Well, I would have figured after the 9-yard run on the previous play, getting 1 more yard wouldn't have been much of a problem. But apparently it was, and now it's 3rd down.
Setting up the screen for Cook. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 10 yards, and it's good for a Viking first down.
And the running back position just continues to evolve from what I saw as a youngster when you just took the ball from the quarterback and ran as far as you could. Nowadays, you've got to be able to catch the ball as well. And there were 15 running backs last season, partner, that ran for over 1,000 yards, but only 3 had 500 or more receiving yards as well. Leonard Fournette with Jacksonville, Christian McCaffrey, of course, with Carolina, and this guy right here, Dalvin Cook.
Cousins throw complete to Thielen. And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 39. A really nice pickup of 14 yards, and it moves the sticks. Another tote for the workhorse this afternoon. It's Cook. And he'll get 4 here down to the 35-yard line. 2nd and 6.
5-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Cook on the toss left. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. And after getting tackled, he's still down and looking very slow to get up. We'll check on his status when we get back. Here's Madison running on first down. And he'll keep it moving down to the 15-yard line.
Number 25.
A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
Deion Jones. It's a gain of 7.
They'll run it with Madison. They stopped after only a yard, taking it down to the 14. Now whistles and a timeout. Looks like we've got a Viking slow to get up. Play number 9 set to come here on the drive on 3rd and 2. While the trainers take a look, they'll step aside. They'll try to get it on the ground with Madison. But he will have the first down before he's tackled at the 12.
For another Minnesota Vikings. 1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
They'll try to throw now. Cousins. That's complete right around the 8. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. 5 yards on the catch there. Brings up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 8-yard line.
Here's Madison. And he'll be stopped up after only a couple of yards as he gets it down to the 5.
Madison, the ball carrier.
Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going.
He's got his man. It's taken in for a Viking touchdown. Tajay Sharp, his 3rd time. Going to begin the drive here with Madison. And this will be good for a pickup of 9 to the 46.
Alexander Madison.
Offensive linemen love creating space for their guys carrying the ball, but But when that guy also breaks tackles and creates extra yardage, they almost feel like he's one of them, and they really embrace him.
A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitask.
Pressure brought in, and the Falcons get there for the sack. Tyler Davison hauling it off the edge to sack him. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said at the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a first down. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. First down. Here's Cousins. Middle of the field to Jefferson. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down. Cousins will quickly to Thielen here. And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 24-yard line. To the air again, it's Cousins. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. From the 24, they'll go again on 2nd and 10.
At the 24-yard line.
They'll throw again. Cousins. Throw left side, complete to Short. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. Another good completion on the drive as the Vikings have a first down.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
End zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete. He was looking for his tight end there, Kyle Rudolph, but it'll be 2nd and goal.
2nd and goal.
Again, it's Cousins. And it's caught at the 7-yard line. The Vikings going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. 3rd and goal now, mere inches from pay dirt. Cousins again. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Tajay Short. They'll start on the ground with Madison. And he'll be taken down, losing yardage back at the 9-yard line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
And plays like that are exactly what this defense needs here early in the second half to give it a little spark. I think their halftime adjustments, what they talked about, maybe it's just a little inspirational speech. Who knows? But it looks like they're ready to go.
On 2nd and 11 now. Cousins got a man right side. It's Sharp. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down.
In so many ways, throwing the hitch route is actually one of the safer things an offense can do. Get the ball out to the receiver as fast as possible. Hope he's got man-to-man coverage, and hope that his athleticism wins on the perimeter.
And he'll lose yardage on this one back to the 13. This will be a 2-yard. Cousins on first down. Throw left side on target to Thielen. And they're able to get this one across the 35. That's a good way to start the drive. 17 yards and a first down.
Down at the 37-yard line.
Working out of the gun, Cousins. And Rudolph has it, the tight end. And they're going to found this across midfield and inside the 45. That one good for 20 on the catch and run. From Falcon territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 43.
Not only have they completed a couple on this drive, but they peeled off some pretty good chunks of yardage, too.
Absolutely great start. 2 nice plays in the pass game. Now can they continue to feed off that?
Tackle made.
Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
5 brings up 2nd and 5.
From the gun, here's Cousins. Johnson with a completion over the middle. And that's going to be good for another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 15-yard line. A good pickup there at 22.
1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Going on the ground with Madison. And he takes us down to about the 12 for a gain of 3.
Madison, the ball carrier.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the 3rd quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe.
And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Kirk Cousins with 3 touchdown passes now on the. Running from the shotgun with Madison. And there just continues to be nowhere to run. He's bottled up again at the line of scrimmage.
Brought down right at the line.
Glad to have you with us from Minneapolis. 3rd quarter here, 2nd and 10. Another carry now for Madison. And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30. 5 yards, now it's 3rd and 5.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
To throw is Cousins. That's a screen pass. That's complete. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. Draw play, Madison. Grady Jarrett with the tackle.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 3.
On 3rd down, they run with Madison. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36.
Grady Jarrett on the stop.
He's not going to make it out of the end zone. The push too strong, and that'll be a safety. Well, I think you can go ahead and give your punter an assist on that one. Pinned him deep, and the defense comes through with 2 points.
You're exactly right, partner. This was all set up by a great punt, and if the ball goes in the end zone, this never happens. So great call. Give the punt team and the punter
on 1st and 10, Cousins. Looking for his running back, and he's got him. The completion, but they go in the wrong direction. A loss of yards, and now they're dealing with a 2nd and long. 14-yard line, 2nd and 11. From the shotgun, it's Cousins. This one brought in by Jefferson. And they'll bring him down here up at about the 22-yard line. And now we'll get a stoppage here. There appears to be an injured Falcon on the field. While the training staff works on him, we'll step aside and be right back. gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. 17 yards, first down, Vikings. His longest run of the game right there, and a pretty good time for it. A huge third down conversion late.
Love the mindset. Love the way he flipped the switch late in the game, needed a big run, and helped produce it with great leverage from the offensive line. But you also know what happens, too. The defense stacks the line. So if you can break through that first barrier, there's usually plenty of room to run.
At the 38-yard line.
They go play action. Cousins. That is quick. It's Tajay Sharp. And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 40. Now whistles and a timeout. Looks like we've got a Viking slow to get up. While the training staff takes a peek, we'll take a break. And he only manages a couple here down to about the 38-yard line.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground. But I think the play gets made by the defensive front. Because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost getting into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
To Alexander Madison.
That play was well covered, just tried to check it down. Unfortunately, not able to find any yardage on that one.
On third down, Cousins. And complete, right side, the tight end Rudolph. And he'll be taken down well before the first at about the... They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on second down. And when do they start thinking about burning these timeouts? They've got all three still defensively.
To me, you have to start right now. Here's the time, and that means you've got to stop them on defense, not give up the yardage, use your timeouts in order to get the ball back and try and score yourself. But now is the time to start using those timeouts.
And keep in mind, it'll also stop the clock at the 2-minute warning. Cousins from the gun on third. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. The Falcons going to use the second of their timeouts. Victory formation time for the Vikings as they'll take a knee here. And now with 4 seconds left, we get a timeout call. Cousins just going to take this one down to a knee and end it. So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long. So the final seconds have ticked away in this Minnesota victory. And it wasn't really always pretty. They had their bumps and bruises. Really both sides did. But they did what they needed to do at home to get the win.
Yeah, they really had to grind this one out, didn't they? Because nothing came easy. Every snap was a major league brawl. They had to win at the line of scrimmage, win downfield. They got all those things accomplished. But to win a close one like this, you know, every team wants to be physical. We've heard that a million times, right? But those who are mentally tough, those are the teams that you have to deal with in the playoffs. This was that type of a game.
So for the Vikings, It's a much-needed victory as it gets them back to 2-4 on the year. And they'll be able to enjoy this one through the bye week before they get back at it again. Meanwhile, for the Falcons, the losses are piling up as they drop to 1-5 now. And they'll get a home date next week against the Detroit Lions. That'll do it for us. I'm Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. Thanks to our entire crew as well. We'll talk to you next time. So long, everybody. select the team you want to join. Start your season with recommended settings. If you wish to change roles or adjust options, use the tiles on the left.